What a better way to welcome 2025.
That is music to me every time the audiences are coming out and saying, 2.5 years we waited, but it's worth.
You have been experimenting, regular commercial entertainer.
So today I think I'm more aggressive in my approach. So whether other people do it or not, I would like to do it now. If you said that every frame I've carried in match because I was enjoying. I was enjoying the realistic things that were happening there. Very close to earth and very close to human.
Except for BRB, you have not accepted any script.
Don't make me look so thin now.
Some newcomer want to get access. Sudeep, they have the best script.
Don't you think everybody thinks they have the best script? It will come. It has to come to me. It will come. They will find a way.
Hello Sudeep.
Hi.
What a better way to welcome 2025. The Max Hero. And
You're starting off with a very good compliment. Okay, that's nice.
it's something, the maximum love you've been showered from various people. We always say this is a fan's film as such and all, but I felt this is an audience film. Audience of every category.
Yeah.
But not long ago, this is the first time I heard from you, like following the promotions and what you're speaking. Somewhere, every time you apologize the fans for the delay. But every time, like when you apologize, they're like, why is this happening? We always kept asking you questions. Why is the delay? Why is the delay? But everything was forgotten when the film was a success. So that makes a lot of difference. To begin with, if you want to say something.
I will. The apologies are heartfelt. It's not that I need to, or not that they're asking for an apology. Apologies are because of the fact that I keep seeing how much they still want to see my films, how much they are looking forward to watching my films, and the delay is actually irritating them. So that makes me apologize. It's not because I owe them one or they're asking for it. It's just a mutual love and respect towards my work they show. See, people can just stop watching also. People can say, anyway, we're not looking forward to your films. And there are a lot of other films coming in the market. They can go ahead with it. But it's just that little bit of love and affection, the respect they have towards my work, I think that makes me apologize, and I do it wholeheartedly. And yeah, once the film came, see, Sharadhaa, it could have gone either this way or that way. I will never say that I knew I will do it. See, I knew I'm going to do a good script. I knew I will do a great film. How much it's going to work in the market is not something that's in anybody's control. And I'm no God. I'm very happy that after 2.5 years this film worked, and worked very big. And at least the fact that it satisfied them after 2.5 years of wait, because that is music to me every time the audiences are coming out and saying, 2.5 years we waited, but it's worth.
Yes.
That's music, So that is actually compensating everything and putting things in place, making me happy, making them happy. I'll leave it at that.
Someday, did you ever, while doing in the process, because this didn't come across as a regular commercial entertainer, you have been experimenting, no doubt. That's there in your forte, that to experiment with commercial films and all. But did you say, okay, this is going to be another normal film? Did you ever give up at some point of time with Max saying that, okay, this will go through? Do you expect this?
No. This was a content I really liked. And I was very happy that, when this script came to me, because it had something that I've not done. And for me, and to me, it was exciting, fast-moving, limitations of areas. We are in one place doing this film, and it doesn't feel that you're in one place because of the way it's going. And I felt, because initially when the script came, the character was okay. Any newcomer would have done that film. But we had to position it. So when I go into that script, we had to get in certain things that can increase the decorum around the character, and a reasoning as to why I am doing it. It shouldn't look like, I shouldn't become the main villain for the script itself.
Yes.
So we worked on that, and I think I loved it. So there was nothing that I was experimenting with. When I got excited because it's not something I've done. So that means it was new to me. So there was no cliches, there's no the same old thing that I'm talking about. So those one costume through the film or anything didn't matter to me. No heroine didn't matter to me. No romance, no comedy, no nothing didn't matter to me, because I think today's time is all about being in the point.
I was coming to that point.
Even if you have a conversation with somebody for a long time, the first thing they'll ask you, Sharadhaa, come to the point. What's your point? So because people are not having that much of time and patience to just go through something because you want to tell something one line. They'll tell you, please go to that one line straight. All right. So this film was oscillating around that. So I was very sure of what we are doing. See, one thing, Sharadhaa, I never believed that, a flop or a bad film can kill you. Perpetual fight is to make a film which doesn't become a laughing stock. As long as you're not making a film which is a laughing stock, you're safe. Maximum what will happen, it will not work. Correct? So this film I knew is something that will work. How big or how tiny, I don't know. I was very sure that you will not walk out of the theatre saying that it's okay. Least, I had told my team the least review for this film will be one time watchable. That can be something. And I said, be happy if you get that also. Alright. As long as people don't walk out and say, you're a headache, man, what kind of a thing, I was there, Sharadhaa. I think that much I took care.
You have started not judging, you have started understanding the audience, because audience, with this film, do you think the audience perspective has changed the way they look at the movie today, and you go about it and you are sure this is what they wanted?
I have no idea what audience expect, Sharadhaa. I just know what my audience expect. So I will limit it to that, because I don't know how they look at another actor's film. How they're looking at it. What is it that they expect? Correct. Like, for example, if you ask me, when I go to a particular actor, there are certain things I look forward to, or probably expect, or probably assume. Go to a B category, B actor, another actor. There are certain things. We cannot just jumble up both. Correct. Everybody has to remain in their arcs, and every actor has got an arc, which we have developed across the years. So here with me, I know for sure what they expect out of me. And I can't deliver all that in one film. But there are certain portions I can incorporate and satisfy them. So Max is something, a learning I had done from Vikrant Rona.
Yes, I was coming there.
So Vikrant Rona was a great script, but minus the fandom. It was not for the typical hardcore mass fans of mine, but it was a film for the ladies. See, I personally believe one of the things, cinema, when you say a mass crowd, we say there was a mass gathering for this. So, ladies, children, the elderly people, family, youth, the total local mentalities, all put together is called mass. It's not, there's a wrong assumption that only that category is called mass. No. Mass is all put together. Otherwise, it is one category. Luckily, I have been coming with those mass categories. I have all kind of people. Vikrant Rona did satisfy a lot of categories, but not the local mentality, or who wanted hardcore fandom moments, something they can whistle to in the theatres. So this I kept telling Anup also, that this is a great movie. Don't spoil it. It's not just him. I also said, let's stick to the honest part of the film. Let's stick to what Vikrant Rona has to do. Let him not do anything else. So, but then after that film also, I told that I'm going to do a complete something for the fans, the hardcore fans. And when I said that, I even meant the women and the girls, because even they are rooting there in the theatre.
Yeah.
I saw the girls dancing. I saw it in Nartaki recently, and every time I'm taking a cigarette, there is whistles. I've never experienced that. Keep a cigarette, they're already whistling.
A lot of disclaimers came.
That's okay. So disclaimers are a part of your life. Forget the movie. People have a problem with everything what you do. That's okay. But if it is working for the film, Sharadhaa, we should do it.
And also, the best part is, this movie, I have written in my review also, it started with a special song. We can't call it an item number anymore, but it's a special song. When everything is, but that also, kicked off the whole thing. Hot to Mama and.
See, because there are 2 to 3 objectives to it. One, the film already started with the climax portion,
Yes.
and then came to a timeline. You can't suddenly jump onto the script. We need something, and we also need to understand the image of Sunil in the film. How big is he? Correct.
Yes.
That is the moment we need to. His birthday is being celebrated, but a very strong decision we took was whether to cast a heroine or not in that song. There was a whole lot of debate. We should bring a popular face.
Mm-hmm.
When we sat together, I think I put my foot down. I said, no, I don't think we should go.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you bring a heroine, a known face into that song, this film diverts a little.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should stick to the film as in like it's a villain who's celebrating his birthday, and there are women dancing, there are men dancing, but don't have popular faces. Let it look like
very authentic.
Yeah, let it look like it. When we go somewhere and when you see, you don't really see popular faces. So it worked. I said, now don't spoil this. No? Like the whole film is looking real. We don't have deliberate casting. The whole police station set up to other villains also, if you take, there is no deliberate casting. Except Sunil, who's a popular face, or a Varu, but they fit in.
Yes.
Even that Vamsi's character, whom we did, he's not somebody who's been doing a lot of films, but then he just fitted in.
This was more character driven.
So that is what I told you. When that song came, I said, please don't cast anybody.
Mm-hmm.
We are diverting from the film. Mm-hmm. We need a song, but to celebrate Sunil. Mm-hmm. And another reason was, I said, there's a commercial angle to it. Was I said, see, in the Jailer, that one song has become Nukavalaya, and Sunil is a very good dancer.
Okay.
And he's danced very well. I said, let him dance. Sunil is somebody who likes to dance, and people like him in that kind of. Let him not be only that serious villain. So we got that little angle to it, and it worked. And then I told Ajanish, let's not have a big song. All the songs in this film, keep it like well within 2 minutes. Don't make it the 4.5 minutes. Just keep it there. We just need something.
And also, even the songs this time, it came along with some content with it. Even the whole thing up the ante was when you come fight and the song comes in, the dance
Lakshmi.
and the colorful. It made a whole lot of difference. And I always think, when you're talking, there's so much of creativity gone with your inputs. But
Please, I personally, Shada, it's a collaboration. See, you can't say because it's Sudeep does everything. We can't say if it is Vijay does everything. We can't say Ajanish does everything. We have come together to make a product. We have to collaborate. We can't say he's a music director, so you do on your own. Vijay is a director, do on your own. Sudeep is an actor, don't interfere. It doesn't work that way. Vijay has to interfere in my work. He has to come and tell me, there's nothing wrong. If he's right, he's right. Maybe things come to his head, what might not. As an actor, if I'm giving certain inputs to the director, it's a collaboration, man. It's not because Sudeep is around for 28 years doing 46 films, you better listen. It doesn't work that way. It's a collaboration, and we have collaborated the day one. So the belief is already locked in. We're locked in our beliefs. So here, arguments don't work. Discussions work. And whether you continue discussions as a debate or an argument is up to a personality.
But directors coming from like one film, they love your inputs. That's important. They will not come and say, I'll try.
As long as it makes sense. You can't say input, as long as it's making sense. See, there are certain times where Vijay also had great inputs regarding my role. So I think it works. It all works together.
But were there any point of time that some things had to be changed to make it better?
Lots.
From the beginning.
Lots from the beginning. From the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, the film first of all looked beautiful, and it was for a very normal man who was also getting scared, who was also vulnerable. He had to deal with certain things. So there was no image. So automatically when I came in, that came, and the character started changing. So where a character is being scared, he started being more confident, approachable, thinker. He has to remain calm. Only if he remains calm that all these guys will be alive. See, all these things started in court, but we didn't lose the aesthetics of the script. The soul remained the same. So automatically it was a very linear script. It became a slightly non-linear with you opening with the climax. Why did we open with the climax? Just to prepare you mentally about the magnanimity that's going to come. Also to give those moments to your fans who are sitting there ready to whistle, and you can't just have an introduction scene coming out of the train. Just he comes out of the train is the introduction shot actually.
Okay.
So it doesn't work that way. So we went here, came there. So these are the things that will happen.
There are small moments when you get down with your the mother's character. That was very, to tell something.
Everybody has, Sharadhaa, whether you or me, we all have families. However big, however small, however tough, whatever you are, there is always a vulnerable side, a softer side to every human. And getting that on the screen is always something nice. Show what kind of a person he is in real. He's that son who listens and mother shouts. He's there. He's always there. Like the simple dialogue, like in the jeep where she says, Ravanan character, she says, Ravanan, can you just send somebody? Look at his hair and beard. Does he even look like a cop? He's coming up with suspension. Please, can you just make him look like a cop? So only a mother can say that. So there are small dialogues. Even in the jeep, you can have Ravanan, hegidiri, chanagidira, okay, chalo, bye, bye Ravanan, thank you. But we added a line.
There was not like, over the top dialogues, but it mattered. It was important.
I like it that way.
You always put that. That's what, somewhere I always see simple stories can really, connect with people. This was, though it's a thriller and police and everything, but it had a very simple story which gave a grandeur with the whole performance and everything put together. But do you think, I know this was a film which had its own mess, coming, going, and somewhere with the promotions, what had to be done with suffice?
No. Promotions, we have not done any promotions of that sort. Let's not unnecessary sugarcoat anything here. Right? That doesn't mean I have complaints on anybody. But we have not done promotion. Where did we do? I mean, promotions is like what? 3 days of me sitting with all the channels and press is not promotion, Sharadhaa. That's a part of a promotion.
Yes.
Apart from that, what was paper ads? Online is what an effort everybody took. I don't think there's been an exclusive promotions towards this film. There has been surface level basic promotion which every newcomer film also does. That's all we have done. And today, I think the probably this also makes us realize, that there are people watching out for my films. Even with minimal publicity, they will carry the film if you give a good one. This is something I've learned from this. So from now on it is something that I will adapt because I don't want to look forward to everybody coming and nourishing and watering my film, irrelevant to whether they want to. I will do my bit, Sharadhaa. People are with me, people have been loving my film. I think I will take that responsibility to do my best. I think that is all I can assure you about my best. I'm not going to assure you of the person standing next to me also. Publicity has definitely not been up to the mark. I will not say, or I'm not going to put a face that doesn't exist. No, we have not. Last 3 days, I have thanked media every time and every stage, only because of the fact, and that was heartfelt. I don't need to impress media by just saying a line I don't mean. This time I said it. Every stage I've said that because I only gave myself 3 days, and the 3 days everybody turned up. See, when I say this also, I also mean that certain times there are issues here also that, you gave this channel or that paper the first interview, you didn't give us the priority. It has happened in my life that a couple of them have gone back because they were not prioritized, and it was not even in our hands. It was a PR section who had done it. But then this time, keeping all that aside, they really came, and I really wanted to thank everybody for actually being with me, for making it reach the people. And I'm not going to take a back step, Sharadhaa. When I have to thank somebody, I will thank them openly. And if I had to speak something, I'll speak openly. This is how I've been, and I've been kind of raised or programmed. This time, that was all the publicity we could give, but yet it went, sailed through. And the best part is when nature is with you, no? There cannot be a single bad review. There was not a single bad review. It is only because of the fact that, somewhere I believe that, that to this time that really the nature stood up with us, stood up for me, and probably because my mother is a part of nature right now, probably she blessed me from somewhere, I don't know. I like to believe that. And see, it is very difficult, Sharadhaa, whatever kind of I have done. 46 films. I've given several good films and hits, but there has been mixed opinions. There has been two opinions about the same film, It is there, it's also part, it's not wrong. Very rarely can we come with a product where there is no second opinion only. It's just unanimous, it's just mind-boggling, and that is rare.
Through the years, have you become sensitive about certain things?
I have always been sensitive, Sharadhaa. It is probably I've become more aggressive now. I am actually the other way. Sensitive is what I have been, but I realize that sensibilities alone has not taken me anywhere. Because I used to be more naive. I used to bow down to everybody, other people's requirements, which probably I am, even till date. It's nothing wrong if you're a man of art or a woman of art and you would like to connect to the world like that. But when you realize that is being played around with, footballed around, you come out with a fort around you, not to be arrogant, but to protect those certain small nuances you learn. Isn't it? So today, I think I'm more aggressive in my approach. So whether other people do it or not, I would like to do it, man. I see the effort from everybody. Well, I will put in because it's a connect that I have with my people in the public. That one ticket they buy and come, no, they are looking forward to a lot from me. So I will do my bit. If everybody else also same time deliver, no one max will come up. Correct. So I think I will take the responsibility. I've been telling my whole team, just deliver. If something goes wrong, please point out to the world it is Sudeep. He is responsible for the whole floor. But if it is successful, everybody will get a name. Just don't say anything.
Why is that?
No,
it's
because
always been that way, when especially with stars like you, when it is the film is a flop. First thing is you're the face, or is it because you're the face of the film?
It's okay, no, let me take it. It's okay. They need a face to it. So I don't blame them. See, if I have come to this position, if nature has positioned me here, if people have positioned me there, I will take the responsibility. It's okay. It's okay if I'm blamed. Because if it is successful also, people will say, no, it's okay, no, I had to be ready for both. I will take chances, Sharadhaa. I have no problem with that.
But this success, any success, that's a thing like, you have to learn something. Okay, this is what people want. Will this give you this one direction to make some changes in your next project, like BRP? The script is already ready and the preparation is going on. Would you like to make some changes?
That's for my director to decide. No? See, I'll tell you, I will not poke my nose into all these affairs. But if a director has a learning, he'll be smart. Without changing the thing, he should incorporate certain things. Otherwise, what will happen? A film like Max will take the cream, and a film which is probably 3 times, 4 times the budget of this film, you're going to take a back foot. Because you're not giving moments for the fans to whistle. When I say fans, it can mean ladies and every child also at the theatre. Huh? When I'm seeing the videos of the Max in the theatre, I see how they celebrate. So yeah, it is for their learning also. See, for me, as an actor, if I had to incorporate every time, even it would have, those kind of moments would have come in Vikrant Rona, those kind of moments would have come in every film. I would go with the director. I've accepted the film. I've loved your script. But then if you're not incorporating certain things that can sell your product in a better way, that means you're missing out on something. There's nothing wrong. See, by incorporating Sharadhaa, it doesn't mean that you're going out of the script.
Oh.
Nobody does that. Correct. As in when me and you are speaking, there can be a lot of content but we are going to stick to a norm called English because that's our interview all about. I can't suddenly come out with other languages. Right? It's going to be forced.
Okay.
Like that Bilaraga Bhash also, it will have its moment. But I think that they should do, not me.
Also, the creative, with every film, have you pushed your the boundaries to know to do better with commercial? I asked you last time also. Have you redefined? You want to redefine commercial elements of a cinema, like for your own creative?
It is bound to happen. See, we all want to learn. We see other actors doing certain things and how it's working. So we also feel that wow about the other actor. So obviously those things will come that okay, my people also may be looking forward to, if not expecting. Is there an angle to it? And frankly, once you go to the set, these things don't work.
Okay.
It is just your instinct as an actor and your limitations as a performer. If you do not have boundaries for that, or limitations or restrictions, you will go full out. But you have to have it in you, no?
Okay.
Correct? Yeah, if you can't have it in you, how will you deliver? And because you had thought earlier that, this is what I want to push myself to, I want to drive all this, it doesn't work. It works the previous day. The moment camera is on, I think it's your limitations, it's your ability to think as fast as possible. How fast can it? Because from the shot, the director explains the shot to you delivering. Sometimes few minutes are there, sometimes few seconds. Within this, your whole data has to open up. What are the collections inside, and what can you recollect, and what can you mold and put in as a character? I think that's always there, but it all depends upon your ability at that moment and what kind of a mood and mindset you are in. But previous day, we would all have thought, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But it's all that particular, the D-Day. Whether it works, it doesn't work.
You still like to rehearse for some scenes? Is it important?
No, I actually don't believe in that. For me, I like to, he explained something, I prefer that, technically, have you rehearsed? Where the camera should be, the movement and the focal points to whatever, have you rehearsed? I would like to go for a take. Because that very genuine thing will come out in the first take. Got it. Yeah, there will be second take, third take, sometimes because of other flaws or maybe my own. But then that first is very innocent. And I always like to keep it. Rehearsals is only for my fights and my dances. I would definitely like to do that because to get the body language right, sometimes we miss it out. But as long as it's the scene, and if you're confident, you can. And if you have the actors who can just compliment you and you can compliment them, and the little extra you do, they can take it and react accordingly. I think as long as you have great actors, when I say great actors, I don't mean popular actors, I mean great actors. I think it's easy to just go with the take straight away.
And both Sukruta and Samyukta, when I interviewed them, that he would sit with us, and that made us comfortable. He would rehearse with us because he wanted us to get better.
Yeah.
That is how.
So I used to sit with them, talk to them, and do this, do that. Moment camera shot is ready, I would tell them go for a take. It's okay. We'll capture. See, today is digital, A Sharadhaa. You can always delete that shot and go ahead again. Correct. It's not like that celluloids what was happening. So when you have those facility, go for a take. No, we'll do another. It's okay. But what if you get it right?
From the first move up to Max, you had the positive vibes because you enjoyed those 100 days of shooting.
Yeah.
Far away. We all thought why is it in Mahabalipuram? Why is it? But when we watched the movie, there was a reason for it. Though it happens in one night also, there's a lot of things going. What was very important apart from the whole story and you in the picture? What was the other thing you would like to tell? This made it Max get the Max.
I definitely will give a lot of credit to two people. One is the editor, Ganesh, who actually played a very vital role in cutting the way it is, and we worked a lot together. So Vijay had his plans ready. So this one is I give a credit to the speed. So editor comes in, and whatever we have shot could have easily gone wrong with bad music.
Yes.
Background. So Ajinish plays a very, very, very important role, and I think he lifted the film from where it is, and it is his job also.
He gives the best music too.
No, not like that. It's not true. He gives his best to every film he connects with. See, there are two ways of working, Sharadhaa. One is you get connected to others, and the other is a paycheck. Any one of the two. One of the two has to work. That doesn't mean if he's doing for the paycheck, the music will be bad. But there is a connect also. Sometimes they have. Ajini's connects. You know, I've seen him giving great music to every film, but this film, as in, he lifted it from somewhere. As I told you, it's his job also. But then, beyond the job, there are certain things that work. No, this is the kind of music. This is the kind of music. And it just, I think he's done great magic with the background score. And the songs also he's incorporated in the background, just 2 to 3 lines.
But each time something like the music, the tempo, though, I would like what? Especially the last 20-25 minutes, you just took it and you mashed it. You just like mashed it. Also, I was coming to pan-India actor and pan-India films. You're a pan-India actor. Your Vikrant Rona, when it was released in other languages also, did well. But however, Max did not go that way, what was expected, or you said, okay, this was like embraced by our audience, and especially in Karnataka, all kinds of audience are there, all language audience here and all. But when it came to Tamil, Telugu, now in Malayalam and Hindi, it's going to release. How is it? How do you want to take this as a multilingual film, or just a Kannada film you want?
No, see, it's a pan-Indian film. If it is a pan-Indian film, we'll announce it's a pan-Indian film. No? Like what we do with Vikrant Rona. Here, I'm not even dubbed Tamil, Telugu. Where does it become pan-Indian film? Okay. So once you are known, your film will go to other languages, irrelevant to whether you like it or not. Maybe for smaller prizes or whatever the prizes are. Because our aggressiveness is less. The penetration format, what we are adapting is less. We are not sitting there trying to promote our film or other things. It's a dubbed film which is releasing, and accordingly what has to be done, it's being done. Kannada is, I typically wanted it to be a Kannada film, and I typically wanted to make a Kannada film. So I'm not dubbed other languages either. So whatever is happening out of their wishes, to the limitations and to their capabilities. So I'll not blame them. Neither is it that they asked us anything like they wanted us to come there and promote or anything like that. Nobody asked. So wherever Tamil Nadu, one press meet happened, because it's their motherland, so we have gone and come back. Apart from that, my whole effort was for Kannada audiences.
When you go, particularly you do a Tamil film, you do a Hindi film, you are the one who got that trend. Then you started like everyone, oh, Sudeep is going to Bollywood. It's something big for anybody at that time. But you have limited that presence.
What happens is, like, when you get a script of that sort, then there's meaning to going. Otherwise, I think it's just going and doing villains. See, I've done certain films like Dabang or Saira on friendship level. Bahubali I went and did on a friendship level. I didn't take any payment for all these films. Okay. So I was only wanting, because Saira Narsim Reddy, of course they paid me. But it was more for Ram and Chiranjeevi sir. Dabang I didn't even touch anything because it was for Sohail and Salman sir. Very close to me. Okay, and so on. Got it. When I went for, what is that, Rakta Charitra, also it was Ramu sir. Okay, so the proper film that I went for was Foong 2 or maybe Run. Because after I did Eega, a lot of directors approached me or wanted to meet me in Telugu, and they beautifully they spoke about the film. Very sweet. I know, and most of them, they said, no, we should work together. But they didn't know what to do with me. After Riga, whether I'm a hero, villain, should we give him songs, fights? Because they accepted him as a, this Iga, one antagonist who became very popular. So there are roles which was coming against other heroes, which I didn't want to take.
Coming to BRB and your future project, except for BRB, you have not accepted any script or doesn't over.
Don't make me look so thin now. I've heard a lot of scripts, and about 2 or 3 are very much in almost okay thing. I think probably in a couple of days I'll be agreeing to 1 or 2.
Why I was asking about this is it difficult to find that script for a star like Sudeep?
I don't know. I don't consider that as a star like Sudeep. I consider myself as an actor who can get excited or not excited. Excited, why? Like I need to know what I'm doing so that there's scope there. Something I can go get involved for the next 6, 7 months, 8 months, and just come back. See, when we're doing a film, Sharadhaa, it is not about that 1.5 hours of narration. No, I need to get involved with them for 8, 9 months. My life, 8, 9 months, I'm spending with that team. And if I'm not okay with what I'm doing, how will I even be happy? And if I'm not happy, how will I deliver? And if I don't deliver, what are you going to see? If you said that every frame I've carried in match, because I was enjoying. I was enjoying the role, I was enjoying that atmosphere, I was enjoying the realistic things that were happening there. Very close to earth and very close to human.
We'd like to see more of Max because the last line of my review was like, sure, there's going to be something more to come.
Yeah, I see everybody is fallen in love with the character. So, and now the whole demand is everybody saying, grow your hair, grow your hair. Everybody. The first thing after Max I did is just come and I gave my head to my hairstylist, just take it off. Because I wanted to grow my hair long for Villaranga and have my own hair, long hair and all that. But unfortunately, Mahabalipuram water, I started having very bad hair fall. Any can scare the shit out of anybody. So I was like, okay, no. Let me have hair, forget long hair. So again, I had to maintain and everything, so just chopped it off. And started Villa, we did some extensions. Because by now we would have this much, but yeah, no, including my own daughter, Priya, all of them saying, grow your hair. My friends, fans, all my close people, grow your hair, you have to grow your hair.
This is looking
It does, but it's not Max, no, like they like it when the hair is going that. And
but that look actually suited you well.
yeah, see, in that, especially in the dance also, when it's coming and the hair is going, it matches a lot.
But the dance, did you ever, like you said, you don't rehearse, but I don't think that particular thing you didn't rehearse.
No,
you were just like, just go with the flow.
Take. See, I'm very camera shy when it comes to dancing, okay, for some reason. I feel the whole world is looking at me. So I tell them, just go for the take. That's all it is. And what he wants some madness, he's to show some other madness, I'll give you. Just don't, because rehearsals, the point is everybody's looking at you. Take, no, each one is busy in their own world. So you can just fiddle around and get away with all your mistakes. My house people also, everybody, they said, that when I do that, they said, I could never, they said that we could not imagine that you'll ever do that in a film because I'm not a person of that sort. Where we put your tongue out and dance and all that. But it looks so natural. They said, when did you manage? Well, it is there in everybody, you just need to get it out. So we did that, and they were all happy. I saw it especially in the Nartaki theatre when I saw recently, the way they are.
After a long time you've been to the theatre to watch.
The last time I went for single screen was Kahona Pyar Hai when Hrithik Roshan was introduced. After that I've been to multiplexes and I've gone to theatre visits, Sharadhaa. There's a difference. I used to be in the projection room watching in the thing and every now and then walk out, stand. Sitting in the single screen and watching between crowd, I've not done. The first one after Kahona Pyar Hai. My films I've never done.
Okay.
I remember walking into Nartaki for the Chandu, that was in that box for a while, not for the whole film. So this only actually I watched and it surprised me that how girls are dancing and I'm watching. I said, what is happening in this theatre? They're dancing and cigarettes. I just put my hand to the cigarette, they're already whistling.
Oh, really?
Whistling like mad. I was like, okay. Now you can officially not ask me not to smoke on the screen. It's very rare that, people love your smoking style and they make it as a character.
There's a lot of preparations going on for BRB.
Yeah, Anup is a great director, he's a great guy. And preparations, when he's around, I don't need to spend much of my energies on that. He learns a lot, he studies a lot. Yeah, there is thing he's learning about how to get more and more commercial. That's what he's learning. I hope he does and I hope he delivers accordingly.
Also, Kichcha Creations. This movie was done in partnership with V Creations and Kichcha Creations. There's a lot more coming from the production house.
Yeah.
And your debut, Sanchi, is also making his debut.
He is making his debut in Supriyanani Pictures.
Okay.
That is Priya's.
Yeah.
So they and KRJ are coming together. So it was earlier supposed to be Jimmy with KP Srikanth and Naveen. As for Kichcha Creations, this is the way I'm going ahead with from couple of films, especially from Vikrant Rona also. Vikrant Rona's our solo producer was Jack only, though I was associated. Dano's Max, I was associated as a producer also because I had not taken any money and we had it in the shares. Vilaranga also Kichcha Creations is involved, and I think this is the way it is going to be moving forward. That as a banner, I will be involved in all my films. It is not right to allow just the producer to suffer or go through everything. I think today's business and understanding the fundamentals of money matters. It's very important that if you pay somebody very heavily, a film will get into the ashtrays. It will be hanging around. So we need to get associated in a way that win-win situation. It's not I win, you lose, you win, I lose. No. If we'll all let us be banking on it. We'll all take a small limitations as to survive through the film. And if it does bad, let us all suffer. If it does good, I think we should all gain. We should gain equally. But for that, as an actor also, you need to incorporate and give yourself also certain things, right? I have been doing that with my films, that I collaborate financially also. So that is the way we should move forward, and that's the way cinema is going to be from now on.
If some newcomer want to get access to Sudeep, they have the best script, but they miss out. How do they approach you?
Don't you think everybody thinks they have the best script?
Yeah, but somebody who
That's
has
all
it
it is.
want
So
to approach you.
it will come.
It will come.
It will come. It has to come to me. It will come. They will find their way.
Today, social media somewhere gives a different picture when it comes to on YouTube channels and all. So how do you feel? How do you want to express this whole trend of the social media?
Social media by word is not a wrong word. See, there are good things also happening there. See, social media is just a forum. It's just a platform. It's just a word. There are good things happening there. All the good things we read also is on social media only. All the celebrations that is happening in the theatres are reaching us through social media only. All the people, if they want to voice out and tell them, Kichcha, we love you, is coming to me through social media only. So social media gives an opportunity to you to deliver what you want to do. Social media gives an opportunity to express yourself. And now that expression can be good, bad, ugly. Now that is personality crisis.
So you think that one thumbnail makes a difference?
I'm telling you, it's a personality. It's a personality crisis. The same thing. Social media is not a bad thing. Today we are publicizing our films on social media. How can that become a bad place? When it is giving an opportunity for anybody to express something, it's the greatest innovation of the world. Either there has to be a very strict law towards certain abusiveness that's happening over there, vulgarity that's happening there, or you have to clean yourself up. I want to say something to another actor. Sir, I saw your film, it's a great film. I wish you all the best. Social media. Somebody reaches out to me, sir, my family is having an issue, if you can help us. Social media. Through social media, I want to say, don't worry, we are there. We will all come together, we will all stand up for the nation. Social media. The best of everything happens in social media. There are a lot of good things there. You come out and say, you are an asshole, oh, blah, 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 get out, vulgar languages, and you want to show your middle finger, you want to show something. Man, that's a personality issue. A person born with frustrations, who thinks the world stinks, and who wants to add on to that bad smell. Now, up to you whether you want to be with it or stay away from it or move out.
As an individual, how do you handle this?
I don't even go through it. Why should I? God has gifted me a place where I can deliver. God has gifted me a place where you can be the attraction. God has gifted you a positioning where you can deliver and say certain things to the world. God has put you on a pedestal where people follow you and say, I love you. God has positioned you in such a manner where people come and shower so much of love on you. Why am I looking into that area which doesn't matter, which I can't connect to? I'm not saying I'm not connecting to your pain. I can't connect to your miseries of vocabulary. You understand? I don't want to do that. And whom are you debating with? You can debate with certain sensibilities of life, certain topics of life. If a person is already gone here, whatever good you do, I am going to abuse you. If somebody is already in that mindset, man, you can't even have a conversation, forget debate. So in that case, you should just get up and go. That doesn't make you a weak person. You're getting affected by somebody who doesn't exist. No, that is because you're so vulnerable in mind. You just portray you're strong. You're actually vulnerable. You got a ear of an elephant size. That anything is spoken, you get hurt. Is it so easy to get hurt? Is my question. That means when somebody close to you hurts you, that means it doesn't make sense because anybody can hurt you. Things will hurt you, but let it be from your people. Your people should. And they will hurt you. Eventually, everybody will hurt you. But depends on whom all you want to cry for. I'm not somebody who will go through all this thing and somebody says something. Some other people's fans will say, see, there will be things that will be spoken. There will be road humps. There will be pedestrians in the on the highway. You can't start bashing everybody, stopping and fighting with everybody. And then one day you stop and crib and say, you know what, when I had the age and time, I wasted, I did this. So be sensible, time is yours today. Just wake up, enjoy a cup of coffee, enjoy the sunlight. If life has offered you certain positioning and work, please go do it. And do it because it's making you happy and it is giving you a paycheck that you can survive. The two things that happens with work, isn't it? Go ahead. Why are you letting all these things affect you? They are doing what they're good at.
I like the promo shout of Saregamapa. It was a complete picture for me. It was that emotions. You enjoyed every moment on that set of Saregamapa. But of course, Sanvi has. We all know about Sanvi's singing talent, and we know the passion for singing. So, is there any time like both father and daughter coming together and singing a song for us?
We actually had sang together very long back when she was still in school.
Oh, okay.
And we had a recording of that done. It was mainly her song and 2 lines I sang as chorus. So that we have done it. So she's a great talent and somebody who understands her pluses and minuses, and the confidence she's grown and groomed herself as a singer. And because performing on stage is not easy, Shannon. She does it with ease. And she does it because she knows that she can. And improvisation is a part of anybody, not just her. She is improving, she's learning, she's doing a lot of things. But whatever she's able to sing today is natural. She's not taken any practices, lessons or classes. So nature's gifted her something, she's doing the best of it.
As a father, you wanted to see her in some other profession, something?
No, as a father, I just want to see my child do well in life, whatever she chooses.
Okay.
I'm not somebody who like to tell her what to do. She has to fall, she has to raise. As I told you about my nephew also, my daughter has to know that her parents have her back. She has to do her mistakes. She has to learn. She has to grow. And when she grows, she has to be very proud of it because she has to realize that she grew without her father pushing her and pushing limits to make it happen. She has to turn over. She will.
But independence probably helped her to do everything.
That is something that is going to make them responsible also, because I'm not going to take my phone call and if I meet Arjun, if I meet somebody, I'll only tell them probably if there is anything good for my daughter, see if you can fit her in, or see if she can deliver for you. They come and ask me, sir, you have to just order, sir, why are you asking? No, I will not. I will not. I don't want to put Arjun or Rajneesh or anybody into that place where if that song doesn't suit or if she can't deliver, they shouldn't take her. They should do what is needed. Okay? And she also has to know that she got the song because of her ability. That's going to make her feel very proud also about herself. It shouldn't look like a father did it for her. No. And my daughter doesn't expect that also from me. She doesn't expect all that. She likes to groom herself. And whatever, that's why, on the stage I told, she's Sudeep's daughter. No, I said, no, I am her father. I like to keep it that way because, I'm quite proud of what she's doing, and I'm sure she'll go a long way on her own. And we are happy about it.
You're still coping up with your mother's loss, that I could see again from you. But emotion just oozes up when you see anything related to Amma.
Yeah, it is always there. Like Michelle, she's been a great friend of mine. I think I've spent a lot of time with her. And the relationship not many can understand or probably have known. Understanding is the wrong word. Have known from my end. Every son and mother, they would have had their own time. They don't know how I was with my mother. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that part of me and there's a huge void. So that is something. And it's just not a mother-father, it's a mother and son. I mean, it's something beyond that we used to have. There's a lot of things, and that one part I'm missing, and it will always be missed.
To end with, I know whether you believe in resolutions, but any resolution in terms of a career in your life?
Resolution is something I took about 28 years back when I entered the industry that I will do and I'll work till I reach. That's all. I don't know whether I've reached, but I'm still working. So resolutions are all very lame for me. As I told you also, no? 2nd September is one birthday that I officially own. But 364 days other people are celebrating me. That makes it 365 days of birthday. So for that, you have to have done something in life. Resolutions don't work. For people to celebrate you, lift your ass up out of your bed and start working. And deliver. Be close to that heart when they're giving you a place. And that's what I do. My resolution is that only. Whenever I get work, whenever I put on my makeup and go, I like to give it the best. Because that is the only thing I know to do. In front of camera, go there, perform and be close. And people love that I've earned something that it's a huge gift which nature has given me, and I treasure that. The only resolution is probably that I took about 28 years back. Nothing new and nothing repeated after that.
Anything you want to say to the fans who loved you so much for Max?
No, nothing. I will speak only through my screen. That's the only way it should be.
You get maximum love and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.